Welcome back, trainers. So take a look at this nice shiny that I did find this morning. Pretty excited about this one. I think I'm just going to hold on to it for now and not evolve it, but nonetheless, I was able to find one. Now, we're going to be taking a look at some more Master League battles as I try to rise up to rank 10 here. I ran into some pretty unfortunate errors today, and that is going to be not letting me use my shield. Now, at this point, I don't even feel like ranting or getting upset. I'm just, it's just very discouraging at this point, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. All right, it's the same old thing. You just become numb to it at some point. Yes, I was upset during those battles, but I'm not gonna get on here and get all upset or anything like that. It's just very unfortunate that these things are occurring in the Go Battle League. Nonetheless, let's hop into these battles and see what we have going on here. So we're starting it off. We're going to be going in here with the Mewtwo. There's going to be a few battles where I do lead with the Garchomp, but the team composition is still going to be the same here. So we're going up against this Kyogre here. They let that first Ice Strike go through. Now, I was going to be testing out Flamethrower on Mewtwo for a while, and it threw me off on some of the matches because I had this team down so well in every situation with Focus Blast and all the other moves on the two other Pokemon here that it was good, though. I mean, it helps me pick up matches against Melmetal. It kind of doesn't cost as much energy as Focus Blast, so they might think it's a Side Strike and let it go through, which that did happen a few times. And as well as the Metagross. So, but of course I didn't really run into any Metagross once I did have Focus Blast or Flamethrower, but when I switched it back to Focus Blast, then yes, I did. So anyways, continuing on here, we're going to... They made a very nice switch into their Togekiss there, absorbing the superpower. We have lowered our attack at this point by 2 stages. I do not want to switch, so we're just going to continue on here and see what we can do. As much damage as possible with this Melmetal to the Togekiss. We're going to be able to barely take it out there. We need to make a switch immediately. Did you see that? And I was running into issues like that all day today as well. Not letting me switch, and it's very crucial. You guys know, once you get up to these higher rank battles or even lower rank battles, making a switch at a crucial moment is very important. And if it does not allow you to do some of the features that are, in PvP, then I mean, what? It's just gonna bring you down. But luckily I did have a shield there, so I was able to block it and still take that win. Anyways, into the next battle, starting it off with Mewtwo, of course, and we're met with a Rhyperior, so this is a good situation for me here. Now, we currently do not have the Focus Blast option, but going with Side Strike is still going to be safe because they potentially might shield it up. And if they do, well, you can just go for another one. It is doing a lot of damage. They decide to not use any shields. In comes the Dialga here, and I'm trying to get to the Flamethrower, and I get to it, expecting a shield to come out of them at this point. There's no need to hoard it, and they shield it up. And they have quite a bit of energy, so we're going to go ahead and go in here with our Melmetal, resisting pretty much everything except for the Thunder. And they hit us with an Iron Head, so good thing we did not use a shield. They're making a switch into Kyogre. I'm going to go ahead and go for Rock Slide here. I don't know if I decide to make a switch, and I do, into our Garchomp here. I think we're going to shield this up. We don't want to take that damage. It's not going to do much, but probably not the best usage of a shield, to be honest with you. Going to go for Outrage, and maybe could have farmed a little bit more. And we're able to get to our Outrage, and this is definitely going to pull a shield out of them. And they're farming us down, so they have quite a bit of energy now. From before, too, they did use a little bit on the Iron Head. Let's see if they're going to go for Draco Meteor. And we're able to get to a Superpower, and we're going to take the win here. Good game. Alrighty, moving it on to the next one. A lot of higher ranked players that we're seeing here. We're met with a Giratina. I'm going to get the names right this time. Alright, so we do not have Focus Blast again, and obviously it doesn't really matter for this matchup. We're just going to go Side Strike, letting that first one go through here. I find a lot of them are letting the first one go through, and then they like to shield the last two. And I ran into a lot of them getting the boost, and those were during where I couldn't use the shield. First match of the day. But anyways, let's focus on this battle here. So we're going to be shielding this Ominous Wind. And going for another Side Strike here. Let's see if they decide to use their last shield, and they do. We're going to make an immediate switch into our Garchomp here. And whether or not they hit us with Shadow Ball, that's okay. That's going to be a Shadow Ball. We're going to be able to gain a little bit more energy since they did expend all of that energy just now. And we're going to go ahead and take them out with Outrage. A little bit of an overkill, but I mean, there's nothing else I can do. I can't farm them down. We have no more shields. They bring in a Melmetal, and we're looking good. We're going to be able to one-shot it with the Earthquake here. And what do they have in the back? It's going to be a Heatran. So Wow, we were so close to that Earthquake. We could have swept it with the Garchomp, but that's alright. We have the Melmetal, but we need to look out. We need to take them out as soon as possible, otherwise they're going to be able to hit us with super effective potential Flamethrower, and we're able to take the win there. Going into our next match, we're met with a Snorlax here, and we have no Focus Blast, so we're just going to be going Side Strike. It does a lot of damage anyways, so that's okay. Over half. Look at that. That's just beautiful there. Alright, so we're just going to shield this up. Doesn't matter. It's an Outrage. That would have hurt quite a bit, so good thing we did. And just going to go for another one, getting a shield out of them, and they're making a switch into Giratina here, and we're just going to continue on with our Mewtwo and go ahead and go for the Side Strike. And unfortunately, I think they're going to be able to farm us. Yeah, that's right at that moment. Not looking great. So potentially an ominous win to bait us, or maybe they have so much energy they're just going to be able to go Shadow Ball all the way here. Obviously, we're going to get hit by another one. And since they expended that, now we could farm just a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and take them out with this and just hope they don't have a Togekiss in the back. It's going to be that Snorlax, and we're just going to go ahead and bring in our Melmetal, and they switch into Metagross here. Now that our Flamethrower Mewtwo is down, we can't test it out, so we're just going to have to make do with our Melmetal here and go Superpower as many times as we can before they do hit us with an Earthquake. And that is going to definitely one-shot us. So we did lower our attack. We're out of here. Our Garchomp has a bit of energy, and we can't farm at this point. We are not in a position to do that, so it's not looking good here. In comes the Snorlax, and they have energy ready to go, and they're going to be able to take the win. Well played, and nice Snorlax. All right, moving it on to the next match. We're met with another Giratina. What do you know? So I should just, like I said, I should lead Togekiss. I mean, I almost have my 100. Togekiss to best buddy. I should have it there by later today. I just need to get the hearts for walking it, and I will have that. Potentially going to start using it again. You guys know I did use it quite a bit. Dragonite's going to also be a good option to go up against those Giratinas as well. So we'll see what happens here. I might just put Dragonite on my team to push us past the line for level 10, or rank 10 I should say. Anyways, they use their last shield. We're going to be switching into Melmetal, and they're going to be going into theirs. So this is a good situation. Technically, you want to let them throw it first. We did have a bit of an energy advantage, so we should be able to get to 2. This is definitely not going to KO, so we're looking great. There's no more shields, so that's why I kind of threw it first, because we did switch. We gained a little energy, and then they made that switch afterwards, and they're a little bit behind, so we're going to be able to hit 2 of them before they do. They're bringing in their Mewtwo now. Ooh, this is not good. So one, our Rock Slides are not going to be doing much because we lowered our attack, and that Mewtwo was able to gain a bunch of energy. It does not need much time before it is going to be able to accumulate all of that and be able to spam you with Side Strikes. And when shields are down, yep, it's not going to be looking good for you at all unless you had some sort of Metagross and they did not have Flamethrower or Focus Blast, which is not likely, in which case they just might have Shadow Ball. So Mewtwo is an extreme threat being used against us here. And it is their best buddy. Did we see that CP on it, though? Okay, so, okay. Anyways, bringing in our Melmetal here, and unfortunately we're not able to get to a charge move. Rock Slide would have maybe taken it out, barely. But they had another Pokemon, so they got me there. Good game, good game. We're met with a Togekiss here, and we're just going to go ahead and stay in this, obviously, with the Mewtwo here. And just keep going Side Strike, because it is going to be able to win. If they do not shield it up. But what people are starting to do now is shielding up, or not shielding the first one and then just shielding the second one and then charming down here. But I can usually get to another Side Strike if I use it as shield. But what I want to do is go ahead and let them take me down. We do have 2 shields. They did use 1. We're going to be able to go in here with Melmetal and farm down. We have energy, and we can make the switch accordingly depending on what they do bring out here. Knowing the Togekiss is out, our Garchomp can roam around freely without having to worry about any sort of charm user, unless they had a double charm, which another Gardevoir in the back, which is unlikely. Anyways, we're just going to go ahead and go for a bunch of superpowers, bringing it low, and I think I'm going to be using my shield here and then switch into Garchomp. I may accumulate a bit more energy. Nope, just making that switch immediately. They have their own Garchomp here, so we switched slightly before them, so we are going to be a little bit ahead as far as energy here. So I'm not going to take any chances. We're just going to shield this up, and we're going to go for another Outrage. We should be able to take this here. Oh man, I was about to rage so hard at this because I was like, there's no way I'm ahead. But it was just a sand tomb, so we're able to take that Garchomp out. Thank goodness. That was a big game changer there. And then they're going to be able to take us out, but the Melmetal does have energy. We're going to go in their superpower and take the win here. And another great game. All right, so moving it on here. It's just a matter of time, guys. The game is trying to hold me down, and it's just insane. I couldn't believe the fact that I couldn't use shields for several games, and woo-wee. You have no idea how close I was to throwing my phone. Like, man. Anyways, we're met with a Giratina here. And they're letting that first Ice Strike go through. You know what? I'm so tempted, guys, now. So tempted to TMing this Mewtwo here with Shadow Ball. I mean, do you know how many times I'm going to be able to get a Shadow Ball through they're thinking that it's going to be a Ice Strike, and then it's like, bam, one-shotted them? Holy cow. And then Ice Strike does enough damage to Dialga anyways. I'm going to be losing that one-shot ability for Snorlax, for Dialga, for Melmetal, but, I mean, picking up a Shadow Ball and just sneaking up on people and them not realizing it. I mean, it's a combination likely for people to have now, but not too common, right? So, anyways, that's the long explanation. What do you think? I'm not worried about using the TM. It's just, I like the Focus Blast coverage. I'm just testing out Flamethrower for now. But anyways, up against this Melmetal here, they're definitely going to be able to take us out. Yep, for sure. That's fine. I wanted to go back in here with my Garchomp, I do believe, or Mewtwo. Oh, okay, and they're making a switch into the Dialga. The shields are down, and you know what's going to happen here. Oh, man. This was another one. I was like, you got to be kidding me. But we're able to survive, thank goodness, and we're able to get off that Earthquake, which is going to help us. Should take the win here, and comes that Melmetal. Or there. Nope, never mind. Nope, they win. Okay. Got a little ahead of myself there. Melmetal was lying in wait with some energy. Very nice. All right, moving it on to the next match here. We're met with a Kyogre. And this thing is a pain in the butt, I must say. I mean, it's fine for Mewtwo. It's just waterfall damage is so annoying. It does so much. Anyways, they're using that first shield, which, okay. We're going to go ahead and shield up this Surf as well. And we're going to be able to spam these Ice Strikes a lot faster than those Surfs. It's going to take them 4 waterfalls or 5 waterfalls to get to a Surf. And, yeah, we can definitely get there faster. Now, at this point, we retreated. We have energy on our Mewtwo. We farmed down with the Melmetal. They're bringing in their Giratina. Now, let's see if that actually turns out to be a good idea. They have 1 shield left. The Mewtwo is going to be able to hit something very hard. But if they shield it up, I mean, I guess we're getting a shield out of it. So what we can do is, all right, we're going to get this off. And can we make a switch at this point? Clock's almost up. Oh, okay. So we're going to go in here with Mewtwo, go Ice Strike. They used their last shield. This is great. Let's just hope they don't have a Togekiss in the back. And our Garchomp's going to be able to sweep. It's a Dialga. And we're going to be able to get to Earthquake here. And this is going to one-shot it, and we're going to be able to take the win. So it was a good idea for me to retreat that Mewtwo in the beginning there with energy. So good call there. Moving it on to the next match, we're going to see another, oh, you guessed it, Giratina in the lead. Let's go. All right, so we're just going to play this same song and dance over again. This is Master League. Welcome. Welcome to the jungle, guys. All right, so that Premier Cup is looking really nice at this point. And the reason why I'm playing Master, like I've said before, there's just limited amount of Pokemon at this point, and I don't want to deal with the, the Great League leads because there's so much variety. And they get the boost there. All right. Oh boy, let's see how this plays out. All right, so they get the boost. We're getting that through. We're making a switch. And at this point, I'm thinking to myself, this is pretty much lost. But it's okay. Let's see if we're going to be able to pull this. You guys don't give up until it's over, guys, all right? So they're going to farm us down. This is not good at all. Going to go in here with their Mewtwo to absorb whatever they're going to throw at us. Their shields are down. Garchomp, buddy, old pal, old friend. Can you help me pull the win here, my man? Let's go, or my girl, because it is a female. Anyways, getting to that Outrage, absolutely incredible. They're trying to one-shot us. They have a Rhyperior. We're able to get to Earthquake. Oh, man. Are we going to be able to sweep here? One-shotting it. In comes Mel. Oh, boy. Come on. This is going to be a superpower. This is not going to KO, and the Thunder Shocks are doing no damage. Wow, we're able to sweep with the Garchomp, despite them getting the boost with their Giratina in the beginning. And I literally thought that was over, so I was pretty happy when that one came through like that. So we're met with a Dialga in the beginning here, and we have Flamethrower, so let's see if we can get the Flamethrower through, and how much it does here. A lot of you may already know, but let's see for everybody else. I mean, good amount of damage. I mean, that's not bad. And that doesn't cost as much energy as a Focus Blast, and doing a little bit more damage than a Side Strike, but also costs a little bit more energy as well. They're going to be going in with their Melmetal. We're going to switch it to our Garchomp. This is a great situation. We want to make sure we come out with energy. They're going to just continuously lower their attack here, doing less and less damage, but bringing us lower and lower. And it is adding up very quickly here, so gaining quite a bit of energy. Now, I made a mistake here. I should have went with Outrage. Because they lowered their defense, we could have KO'd them anyways, I think. We're able to get to a Outrage onto the Dialga here. This is going to get shielded up, and they have energy. How are we going to play this out here? Going to go in with the Melmetal, farm a little bit here. Do I shield this up? We let the Thunder go through, doing a lot of damage. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and go Rock Slide. Why? Okay, because it KOs. Okay, gotcha. Alright, and then they're bringing in their Giratina. And this is not going to work for me here. They still have a shield. And this is, yeah, it's not going to... Mewtwo's low on health. Shadow Claws are going to be able to take us out. And it's okay. We're just going to still try to potentially win this, I suppose. Ominous Wind takes us out. Mewtwo's not looking healthy on the health. Those Shadow Claws are going to add up very quick here. And going for the Ominous Wind, getting our last shield. They have... Ooh. Is this... Yeah, they have that shield. Yeah, yep, nope. This is a game here, and they're able to get off another Ominous Wind when we have 1 HP before we get off another Side Strike. Well played. Alright, moving it on to the next battle here. Alright, so for the next match, we're met with another Dialga here, and see if we can get this Flamethrower here. It does seem like you are going for a little bit more than a Side Strike, so it may be shieldable. This one actually gets through as well, so not bad. Not bad at all, I suppose. I almost feel like just going Side Strike is just going to be better, because energy efficient, but that's why I switched back to Focus Blast. I didn't run into too many Metagross in situations with Mewtwo, and it helps me out much more with the Focus Blast. Personally, for myself, I know Flamethrower is good. Wanted to give it a try, and, well, yeah. I'm going to go back. Anyways, we're going to be going in with our Melmetal here. Going to go Rock Slide to take them out. We don't need to go for the Focus Blast because that would have just lowered our attack. Now we do because, well, this is going to be a Ground type Swampert. This isn't great here because, ooh, it's going to be super spammy. Unfortunately, our hard spammer is actually out for the count, our Mewtwo. So we're just going to have to go in here with our Garchomp, and, you know, we can take those. Not bad. And let's see what's going to happen here. I think this one is not too great for me. Oh, it's a Melmetal. No, never mind. This is it. This is game. All right, so... Sorry, it's just a long day, guys. I was almost not even going to make a video because of all the issues that I was having in the Go Battle League today. I just was like, you know what? Just forget the video. We're able to take the win there. They didn't use the shield. They realized it's over there. All right, moving it on. We were met with a Melmetal, so let's see if we can get a Flamethrower here. It does do quite a bit of damage. Obviously no Focus Blast, but still pretty good if we're able to get it through. And we are. Fantastic. Now at this point, we're just obviously going to go for Side Strikes. And they're going for a Rock Slide, of course. You know, I mean, obviously this is the same gameplay over and over again with these two when you see them together. Now we have one more shield. What are we going to do? Shield up? Or, yep, shield up and then retreat. They're retreating. We're going to go for a Side Strike. Do as much damage to that Snorlax. That Lick is going to accumulate here. I'm thinking I can get to another one, and they're able to get to her charge. Not great, not horrible either. At least they're using their energy there. I think I go in with my Garchomp at this point. Yeah. Probably should have went with the Melmetal, but the reason why I didn't go Melmetal, I was thinking, well, they might have superpower. There you go. So good thing I didn't, or potentially Earthquake, and that would have done a lot of damage. At least Garchomp's going to be able to absorb that to some degree. They have a Togekiss in the back, and this is definitely not a good situation for the Garchomp. Probably one of the worst, unless it's like a Shadow Gardevoir. Anyways, we're bringing in our Melmetal here. They do have a Melmetal in the back with very low health and potential energy, so I need to have that in the back of my mind here. I need to maybe have enough energy, but they made an immediate switch here. We're going to go for our Rock Slide. We don't need to go for Superpower. They have a shield, unfortunately, and look at that. Look at that. We've seen it plenty of time, folks. Having just a little bit of health left, but a shield and energy, you can still come out on top, obviously. So well played. Good job there. And going into the next one, we're met with a Togekiss here. And it looks like we're back to the good old Focus Blast. That's more like it. Alright, so we're just going to be going for the Side Strikes, of course. They're letting that first one go through here. And let's see. Oh, they're... Alright, going to be able to get to another one. Actually, I don't think they're able to get to a charge move quite yet. And let's see what happens here. I think I'd let it go down. We're just going to go back in here with Melmetal and farm them down here. Almost able to get to another Side Strike, but we didn't use any shield, so makes sense. Gonna go ahead and farm down here. Let's see what we can do with this situation. It's gonna be a Giratina. We've seen this play before, folks. Let's see if I'm gonna be able to come out on top for this one, though. Hope they don't get the boost. Do as much damage with the Melmetal as possible, and hope they use that shield there. Don't think they're going to. They're in a decent position. We're gonna be using a shield when they use that, and they're gonna be switching into Rhyperior right when I make my switch into Garchomp, and this is good for us. This is looking pretty good here. So now, what we can do is, shield this up. Man, I really like these nuke moves, but there's nothing you can bait with. It's just like, you know, heavy hitting move or nothing. So going for that Outrage, and a Shadow Ball is going to take us out at this point, but our Melmetal should be able to go for a Rock Slide and take the win here. Come on, Melmetal. Yep, we got this. And a Shadow Ball wouldn't have been able to take us out anyways, and we're going to be able to take the win. Very nice. Oh, actually, great. It worked out. Moving on to our next opponent here. Let's see what they're going to start it off with. It's going to be that Melmetal. And Flamethrower is gone. Now, as soon as I started running into these Melmetals, like, great. Like, as soon as I take off Flamethrower, but it's perfectly fine. Side Strike still does a lot. If I can get to that Focus Blast, wow, it's going to totally one-shot them. And I'm just going to go for the kill shot here. They are wise and shield up. Very well played there. Yeah, that would have been awesome if I was actually able to get that through. I decided to just go ahead and go for another one here. Something I don't really do too often. I don't know what I was thinking. Getting a little feisty here. A little frustrated, a little flustered from the Go Battle League, and I was just kind of like in a rage mode, I think. Anyways, they're going to be making a switch into Kyogre, and we're staying in here, getting a little bit more energy, going for that Side Strike. And can we get to another one? Not quite. That's okay. They're going to be able to get a Surf off here. So we're just going to go ahead and go in here with Melmetal, and we're going to be able to take them out with one Rock Slide. And let's just hope we're going to be able to sweep it up with Garchomp. Getting a little bit more energy after they did use their charge move here. Since shields are down, we don't have to worry about them shielding it up. And we're going to have accumulated energy for the next Pokemon here. They're deciding, and it's going to be Dialga. Oh, right. Oh, and they made a switch into Melmetal, but yeah, okay, let's see how this works. This is good for us. Getting off that Superpower, retreating. And I'm assuming they're going to go for a Superpower. Okay. And now we can just farm and hit that Earthquake as soon as they bring out their Dialga, and we're going to be able to take the win. Granted, we're able to get to our charge move. They shouldn't have a charge ready. Yeah. Okay, great. So we're going to be able to take it with the Garchomp. One-shotting Dialga. Man, the most satisfying thing in the Master League, to be honest with you personally. So we're met with a Melmetal. We're starting off with Garchomp. This is great. They're switching into Dialga. We're going to be going into Melmetal here. Now, we've seen this team comp, like, you know, placement before. Works pretty well with Garchomp at the beginning. Just hope you don't run into a, say, Dragonite, Togekiss, or Dialga. That's not going to be great at all either because of Dragon Breath. But when shields are down, you already know what Garchomp can do to it. So we're in a great position here. Don't know why I went for Rock Slide. I thought I'd make maybe KO, or they might use a shield. And we're going down with a lot of energy. That was really bad. That was a bad play on my end. I'm going to go in here with Mewtwo to gain a little bit of energy, I suppose. We both still have 2 shields at this point, and they have that Mewtwo. So we got rid of the Dialga. Looking good. They're going for that Rock Slide. Still not using a shield. Are we? Okay, I thought we were going for Focus Blast. Building up to one, though. They're going to be using a shield, which is great. Now I think I'm going to try to go ahead and go for Focus Blast at this point, shielding it up, making it obvious. Obviously, when you shield up, you're like, I'm trying to survive to one-shot you here, so you better use your last shield. Nope, they let it go through, and it's going to be a Giratina in the back. Now, this is getting a little sticky. Don't know how this is going to work out. Going to go in with the Garchomp, and going to be able to take the win here. Oh, wait. No, Dragon Pulse. Oh, that caught me off guard. That's right. I thought I was going to get hit by an ominous wind. We had a shield. We could have won that. Well played with the Dragon Pulse. Nice. Alright, so starting off this next match, we're met with a Giratina here, and we know the drill. We're going to be able to win this so long as we do shield up. They're letting that first one go through. Maybe they were thinking it was a potential Sand Tomb. That was big there. I'm not going to say that's, you know, game, but yeah, it's going to really help contribute to the win for sure. So really happy about that. We're going to go ahead and bait them, and we get that shield out of them. That's fantastic. Building up a little bit more, and we're going to go ahead and go for superpower at this point. And they're going to be shielding it up. Now they're shieldless, but we did lower our attack. So we're going to go ahead and shield up. The charge move is just an Iron Head, so not great. And they're going to be hitting us with another Iron Head. And we're building up a little bit more. Now we're going to be able to hit, I do believe, 2 of these back to back. There's one. Oh, not quite. Oh, they made a switch. What did they switch into? Is that going to be their... Oh, but we're able to take them out. All right. So nice catch there. Using it as a third shield, sacrificial swap. Going in here with the Mewtwo and what? Okay, yeah, we don't need to go for Focus Blast, obviously. All right. In comes the Rhyperior. We're looking great. We have the Garchomp at the back. And this is going to do a ton of damage here. And, yep, they're going to have to use energy. Otherwise, we're going to be able to take them out with the Psy Strike. Going in with the Garchomp, we're able to get to an Outrage and take the win here. So good game. Another level 10 there. Let's move it on to the next battle and see what we have going on here. All right. So I think I'll be able to get rank 10, guys, in the next couple of days if I don't have that same issue that I had today. Oh, my gosh. You have... Oh, my... We'll just hope it doesn't not happen again. Let me know if you can't use your shield sometimes. Switching as well. So we're in this matchup with Dialga here, and we're going for superpower. It's going through here, and they're going to be going for Iron Head. Now, I think I go for Rock Slide and thinking that they might shield this up, and they let it go through, so not great. This Iron Head's going to probably take us out. Yep, unfortunately, we should have just went for a superpower. Kind of a waste, but at least we're going to be able to go with Garchomp. Farm just a little bit here. Shields are up, so it's not the best situation. Let's see how we're going to be able to salvage this here. Going for that Outrage. Of course, they're going to shield it up. But it's all right. We're still up on energy here, and we still have 2 shields. They're going to be going for that ominous wind. But at this point, we're not the healthiest on health, so shielding up the ominous wind is still okay. They're shieldless at this point, and this is going to take them out. Let's see what they're going to do next. Oh, wow. They made a switch into their Melmetal to catch the Outrage. Clean and well played. Nice. Okay, so they're shieldless, though. Psy Strike is not going to quite KO. We're going to use our shield, gain a little bit more energy here. I think I mess up, and I should have went for Focus Blast. Let's see, though. Yep, totally. We're going to survive, but it's going to be barely here. I don't know. This was a bad play on my end. Thinking I could farm or something with Psycho Cut on a Steel type. Okay. They made a switch into their Giratina, making all these nice clean moves over here, and I do believe this is going to help them take the win. Yeah, well played. Nice switch. It's going to be very close, though. Taking out the Giratina and the Melmetal's, 2 HP. So, close game. Good game there. Moving it on to the next one, we're met with another Rhyperior in the beginning. I love that. With the Garchomp, too. They're making a switch, have a bunch of energy. I decided to go ahead and make them use a shield at this point, or land an Outrage on a Dragonite. Gaining a little bit more energy, now switching into my Melmetal, knowing that we're going to be very comfortable in this position here to just, do what we need to do as far as gaining energy. Although that Hurricane did hurt, I do rock Hurricane personally on my Dragonite as well, and man, that does a lot of damage. Ouch. Alright, so we're not going to get too greedy. We're going to go ahead and take out that Dragonite here. Alright, so we're almost to a superpower. We're able to get to it, but these Mud Slaps are doing a lot, and I'm pretty sure they're looking to farm us all the way down, so they'll have plenty of energy for whatever we do bring in here. We still have 2 shields, so we're not looking bad or anything like that. Going to go ahead and shield this up in case it's a Rock Wrecker. It's just a Surf, but that's just fine. I don't mind using a shield on that. I'm going to go ahead and let that one go through, knowing that they use that energy, and now they can only get to a Surf, and it's not going to be a Rock Wrecker. Going to go ahead and hit them with that Psy Strike, taking them out. And we have a Heatran. They have 1 shield left. I was going to try to go for the one-shot Focus Blast. Let's see. And we're not able to get it through. They're farming us. They're aggressively farming. We're going to go ahead and go for Psy Strike here. They want to hit us with a bunch of charge moves, but luckily our Garchomp has energy, so we're going to be able to shield this up and go for Earthquake and take them out. So Heatran is extremely weak to ground for sure. Easy on that one. Well, not easy, but doing a ton of damage. They resist Dragon, that's why I went for Outrage. Anyways, moving on, we have a Dialga, and we're making a switch into our Mewtwo because, well, Garchomp cannot go toe-to-toe with that thing when the shields are up because Dragon Breaths are just going to wipe it out completely. So getting a shield, I'm going to go for the Focus Blast here. Let's see if we can get 2 shields. If they do give them up, I think that's going to be okay because we're going to be able to go in here with our Melmetal and we still have a shield left. Or we can go Garchomp, but the thing is, I'm going to go Melmetal because I know they have energy. They're making a switch, holding on to that energy. Oh man, I don't like where this is going. We have a Mewtwo back here and it's purple. I could have Shadow Ball. Who knows what it's going to be. And getting it real low, switching it to Garchomp for some reason here to potentially not absorb anything because that's a Psy Strike. You want to throw a Steel type to absorb that. Getting another shield up, but it doesn't work because it's just a glitch. This game is glitchy. Alright. Obviously, the damage went through. I was able to farm down, and oh my gosh, we had the energy, but unfortunately, they're able to get to their Iron Head. Man, I was really upset about that one there. Yeah, that one stung. Alright, so we're able to get to, well, we have a superpower. They're going for Draco Meteor. We're low. It's not looking great. They still have that other Pokemon in the back. And oh, Rhyperior is going to easily take us out there. So good game. Wasted all that energy. That would have been a game changer. We're met with a Togekiss. Let's see how they want to use their shields with the Psy Strikes up against my Mewtwo here. Getting the first one through. Let's see how I play this out with my shields. I've been letting the Mewtwo go down lately without shielding it. Let's see if I decide to this time. Winning the lead matchup is key. We're able to barely get off another one. Alright, so they're using 2 shields. This is great. We made a switch into our Melmetal extremely quick so they couldn't get off a charge. And they're bringing in their Giratina here, which is, it's not the best matchup for Melmetal, but it's not the worst, to be honest. The quick moves are not very effective, but the Rock Slides are going to be able to be spammed quite quickly, and they are doing neutral damage. But unfortunately, Shadow Ball is just going to be able to outpace it easily, as well as the quick move just doing neutral damage and outpacing you there as well. Hitting us with an ominous win. Yeah, I don't know why they went for that, but alright, so going to be bringing in our Garchomp, farming up. Alright, so what I want to do at this point, I think I want to just go for an aggressive farm down and, or not. Okay. Should have, I think. Still have a shield left. They have a Dialga. Alright, so, I mean, we're good. And we're able to get to Earthquake, and that's going to be it. So anyways, if you did enjoy this video, trainers, please give it a big thumbs up. I'll be bringing you some more battles and any sort of information and news about Pokemon Go. Also, did I mention that there was a code for iTunes in this video? Take care, and thank you for watching.